Tim Horner, as you see here, who used to be in business with Jim Cornette running Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Also, longtime friend Kenny Bolin. They were friends for decades. That friendship was squashed, and Kenny Bolin divulges a lot about Jim Cornette, the dark side of the ring, definitely when it comes to Jim Cornette, during this podcast with Keeping It 100 with Conan and that Goon Disco Inferno. Let's get right to it.
We had some situations in town there where I live, was born and raised, and I had some friends of mine who owned a printing business, and they said, well, can you do our posters and stuff? Well, yeah, sure. So posters, check, posters, check, posters, check, posters, check. Jimmy says one day, think we can go 30 days? I said, yeah, sure. I'll ask him. Yeah, no problem. So we're picking posters. Well, one day they called me and said, look, we need some money. I said, for what? And they said, for the posters. You owe us $4,000. I said, what? He said, yeah, ain't nobody been paying. So I go to Jimmy. I said, Jimmy, we got to pay these guys. Fuck them, we'll go somewhere else. I said, no, it ain't fuck them, we'll go somewhere else. I said, you're going to pay these guys. I said, heck, I wrestled with these guys in high school. They were my friends. And that's what he did. He went somewhere else and did the same thing again. He build up and then go somewhere else, build up and go somewhere else, and build up and go somewhere else. And, at that point I said, look, I can't do this. I said, I got to live here. And that was really the beginning of my relationship with Smoky Mountain Wrestling. You can't do that.
Jimmy's a fake liberal. I this week helped, and I ain't got no money, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, I've been on disability for about 10 or 12 years, and it's taken almost every ounce of savings I've had just to get by for the next 12 years, on top of the crumbs that I get doing on disability, and then whatever I can make doing these shows. Jimmy, on the other hand, is loaded, has been loaded most of his life. His bad days are when he goes on his shows and bitches about losing $50,000 to $60,000 in the stock market in a day. I, on the other hand, if I had $60,000 in my bank account, know I can live for the rest of my life. So that's how different he and I are when it comes to that. I helped some, not homeless people. Me and Chris and Maya helped the homeless quite a bit. And here in the Louisville area, because there's a lot of them that live, believe it or not, near us. And but we found some people that were starving over Thanksgiving that we'd gotten wind about, and we made arrangements with some of the restaurants here in town to feed these 5 families, and plus we contacted some food banks and are getting them set up for quite some time. Jimmy wouldn't do that in a million years. Jimmy would never. We've taken.
You think he would keep some of the food for himself?
It's like the Rip Rogers. You do the Rip Rogers. He'd take the leftovers.
I don't know that he would go that far, but he's not going to go through the trouble to drive around Louisville and look for homeless people living under bridges. If someone writes him on Twitter and says, "Hey Jimmy, I'm starving. I live 10 miles from you. Could you order me a pizza?" Because that's what I did. Me and some of my friends ordered pizzas and had them sent to people on Thanksgiving, and they had a sale, buy one, get one free. So we were sending 2 pizzas to a lot of these families, along with chicken and desserts and everything. And I'm not doing that for a pat on the back or anything. I'm doing it because it's what I'm made of.
But I do like that you're getting the buy one, get one free.
Yeah, the buy one, get one.
You're still. It's like,
I might not have done it otherwise.
Right, that's great.
But I do love the fact that
what a worker, right?
But I do love the fact that Jimmy wouldn't do that. That's kind of over.
Right.
No, he will not do that. And here's a statement he made to me, and my hand to whoever it is you guys pray to. Jimmy once wanted gas to go up to $5.50 a gallon. He was pissed because he was losing a ton of money in the gas. I said, well, Jimmy, all the traveling you do, gas is now $1.87 a gallon. You're saving a ton of money. He says, no, you idiot. I'm losing a ton of money. I want gas at $5.50 a gallon so that my dividends are back up. And basically he said, screw everybody. And they can pay, because I'm losing money when gas is this cheap. I said, you heartless son of a bitch. I said, you're more worried about your bank account than you are the millions of people that these $1.87 gas prices are helping. I said, that's the difference between you and me.